Welcome back, I hope you've had a cracking week. It's time to bring you some news. The Oscar nominations come out this week for various... I'm kidding. Who gives a bloody jammy dodger about the bunch of overpaid rich nonces patting themselves on the back for their special club? This is wholesome news, not corporate news. Bring me more good news!
Please, sir, I want some more.
Well, it's been a bit of a dire week, all things considered. Lots of miserable news.
John's getting upset!
But never fear, I have managed to dig up some wholesome news, so let's get started. Bill Gates, everyone's favourite charitable millionaire, has pledged $31 million towards a Central American malaria elimination scheme aimed at tackling and reducing the disease in over 7 countries across the area. Malaria cases have been falling sharply over the recent years. However, according to Bill, this scheme's aim is to ensure malaria remains a top health and development priority despite the dwindling number of cases. Top man. In Australia, down under, lifeguards were doing a trial demonstration of using a drone to locate and deliver buoyancy aids to those washed out to sea, but in a bizarre but helpful coincidence, during the test they spotted 2 teenagers actually struggling out in the wash, and helped them instead. It's a technology that's been in the works for a while in Australia, with plenty of funding, but it seems it got put into action sooner than they thought, and you can watch the video footage from the drone in the article in the description below. Now, engineering the climate is not as much of a crazy sci-fi idea as you might think. Environmental scientists have been getting quite close to figuring it out, as a team in Idaho, America, has demonstrated cloud seeding to generate greater snowfall yield. Now, this kind of technique has only usually been conducted in a lab, but this team has done a live test in the atmosphere and used a technique to make tiny snowflakes form into heavier clumps and fall sooner than intended. It's a little complicated, check out the article below, but it's potentially good news for future means of providing moisture to arid climates. In other technology news, the small space firm Rocket Lab have successfully started using their new Electron rocket, a small 17-metre rocket that launches mini state-of-the-art satellites as small as a loaf of bread, for a far cheaper cost. A good innovation for helping to commercialise spaceflight and reduce the costs of a satellite production. Finally, in a hilarious side of the news, an icy crystalline ball landed in a remote part of India near a village. The people thought it was an extraterrestrial object or a celestial one. Some even took pieces home with them to preserve it. However, government officials now believe it to be airline poo.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Yes, a problem with waste disposal on an aeroplane is the likely cause of this kerfuffle. An unfortunate but laughable mix-up there. Lastly, it's Doggo of the Week, everyone's favourite segment. I present to you this adorable puppy digging its first hole, all so he can have a nap. That's your lot. I'll catch you next week for some more Wholesome Weekly Wednesday news. Have a good one.